Hey everybody, what's up? Aaron right here, Question Period Canada. I found this just like when I was doing my research or whatever I do here. I think it is something that you'll enjoy. I really did want to show it to you. It kind of proves that CHRYSTIA Freeland is probably a witch.
Minister, have you seen our common sense conservative leaders' brilliant 15-minute documentary on the housing hell in Canada that's been viewed over 4 million times?
I am certainly familiar with the conservative scheme on housing. I haven't watched the video
Okay,
itself.
so I would strongly encourage that you do watch
it
it because it's a common sense conservative plan how to build more homes and not more bureaucracy. And while you're at it, maybe like, share, and subscribe so others can see your common sense conservative plan on how to get housing fixed as well.
I'm happy to comment on the conservative scheme today. In fact,
your government's housing agency, CMHC, says that 3.5 million additional homes need to be built in Canada by 2030 to restore housing affordability. Your housing agency, the same one, the head of that agency says that, it said 2 days ago at the Senate Finance Committee, that your government has no plan to reach that number. In fact, in this committee, that same agency, your housing agency, says that that target is not attainable under current conditions because of high interest rates and because of higher costs that were caused by your government. In other words, your own housing agency has no faith in you or your government. If your own housing agency has no faith in you, why should Canadians?
Thank you for the question, Mr.
Thank you
Hallan.
for the question.
You asked me to comment on the conservative scheme on housing.
I didn't ask you to comment on that. I made a comment.
In fact, invited me to. So let me comment.
I'd like to hear an
First of all,
answer
I would point out.
Point of order.
Point of order.
Mr. Hallan, as he does every time
Smug.
the minister comes, asks a question or makes a statement and then refuses to allow the minister to answer. And so, Mr. Chair, I would just ask
I did
that
not ask
we allow the minister to answer the question.
Vaughn Baker's a nut.
The minister and the other
My
members of
question
this
was
committee,
not
but
about
also
the
the folks at home
documentary.
who are watching who would like to hear the answers.
The question is about your department not having faith in you.
MP Hallan, I am going to ask, like it did happen in the last meeting, a lot of crosstalk, you jumping in when you ask a question.
The question was not about the documentary. The question was about
you
her
ask a
department
question
not having faith in
out of
her.
respect and out of respect to everybody that's here.
Minister, can you please
MP Hallan,
answer
MP Hallan.
why
The
Canadians should have
minister-
faith in you,
MP Hallan.
even though your housing
MP
agency
Hallan.
doesn't? That's the question.
MP Hallan.
I've asked my question.
MP Hallan. You asked a question, allow the witness to answer the question.
Come on.
She's not
The
answering
witness
the
did, the
question.
witness did not even have a nanosecond to answer your question.
Nanosecond?
Mr. Chair,
Point of order.
not only is that irrelevant and untrue, and they're not answering the question, you shut me down by adjourning the
Here it
meeting
is.
improperly.
Yeah.
So could you please let conservatives speak? I know you don't want to hear it as a liberal. I know you don't want to hear about the housing hell. And you should watch the video too, I might add.
MP Lawrence,
Chair, I'll ask my question again. Let's move on. I will ask my question again. It's my time, Chair. I will ask the question
In fact,
again.
actually,
Minister,
let me
your
just
housing
say,
agency
Let
has
me
no
just
faith
say-
I believe
in
that
your
MP
plan.
Hallan
Why
asked me a
should
question.
Canadians?
I certainly believe
I
the
do
point
want
of
to
this
answer that
exercise
question.
is just to ask me a question. He
Talk
offered
about the
quite a
Ukraine.
long
Questions on the table
preamble
3
with
times
lots
now.
of points embedded in it.
Why should
and I'd
Canadians
like
have
to
faith in
respond
you
to
when your
those.
own agency
if
doesn't?
MP Hallan would like to
That's the
hear a
question.
response.
Allow the witness, please, to answer the questions.
Yeah, I'd also like to point out that conservative senators have been reprimanded for
Come
bullying
on.
witnesses, and it would be terrible to have that kind of behavior.
Your Prime
here in the
Minister
House.
has been reprimanded for bullying strong women in his own caucus for standing up to his corruption.
So let
please spare us
me
the
now
lecture.
speak about housing. And let me first
Yeah.
point out that there is an internal contradiction in what the conservative members of this committee have done when it comes to voting and their purported
irrelevant to
scheme
my
on
question.
housing. Actually,
Point
I
of
believe
order,
that your
Mr. Chair.
votes are very
Point of
relevant.
order.
There has to be,
Question
you
was
have
clear.
to stop interrupting.
Yeah.
Stop interrupting.
Point.
So I'll move on.
point
I'll
of
move
order.
No,
on.
I haven't finished
I'll
answering.
move on. It's my time, and I only
No,
have
I'm
time.
afraid
So-
actually it's time for
so,
questions and answers,
Minister-
MP Hallan, so I would like
Minister-
to answer.
Yeah,
This
she's
is
on to
exactly
the next
what I
thing,
say
right?
about
This is
housing
exactly
because
the
we have a
reason
plan.
why your non-answer proves why Canadians and your own housing agency has no faith in your government to
Point of order.
meet the target.
Point of order.
What this proves is that the Conservatives do not want to actually listen to the answers. The point of order is.
This guy's great.
Excuse me. I have listened to you interrupt the minister and not allow her to speak. I have the right to make a point of order. Now I'm being interrupted and heckled during my point of order. Please, Chair, please, I'm asking you. Minister Freeland has the right to respond to the questions that are put to, and this is not. This is a point of order. Now I'm being heckled and interrupted
It's not a
during
point
my
of order.
point of
This
order.
is a breach of process.
This is.
Thank you. Yeah, okay.
The witnesses have.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
MP
I can't,
Lawrence and MP
Chair.
Hallan
This has
and
descended so
Nicholas.
badly now that I'm being
Yes.
interrupted during my point of order.
Yes. Okay, members, first off, stop the crosstalk, okay? Stop the crosstalk.
I'll
And the
move on.
other thing is, MP Hallan, MP Lawrence, any MP, is we have interpreters here, you know? There's a lot of screaming going on. If, members screaming into the mics, I think in my opening remarks, I explained the danger, the health and safety to our interpreters.
Come on.
So I would ask, that is with crosstalk, that is with screaming, that is with not having respect
was
and
no
decorum here
screaming,
in this
brother.
room. I think that is what we want.
Point of order.
Yeah, we are looking for
Point of order.
respect and decorum. Point of
Please
order,
don't
MP Lawrence.
crosstalk. And I raised my voice at a reasonable tone, and you did not recognize it last meeting. So that's why I have to raise my voice, because I'm hoping you'll hear me, Chair.
He's making a
I
great
can hear you,
point.
MP Lawrence.
Chair,
I can MP.
Chair, with
Sometimes you
respect,
need
I'd
to
like
be
move on
heard.
to my next question.
And right then, the stream was cut off. Nothing more to show. I'm Aaron, Question Period Canada. CHRYSTIA Freeland probably is a witch. Like and subscribe if you want to find out. We'll be looking into it. Have a great night. Catch the next video. Trudeau's very suspicious when you include the question with the answer.
On this file. And the Prime Minister's handpicked chair of the Green Slush Fund admitted last night that she tried to get $2.2 million of taxpayer money funneled to the Visharian Center Vanity Project from the fund she chairs. Then she got the employees of the Slush Fund to get another $10 million for the Visharian Vanity Project from Liberal ministers. She took the money and ran. Visharian claimed that was being an entrepreneur. We're calling it grifting. Why did the Prime Minister let his Green Slush Fund chair abuse the taxpayer for personal gain?
That's Rick Perkins, an MP from Nova Scotia. Here's Trudeau's answer.
While we work to advance our ambitious climate action, the Conservative Party has no plan because fighting climate change simply doesn't matter to them.
That really is how Trudeau answered. Like and subscribe. Canadian Politics right here.